feelings cause she saw a young nigga pull up in the Rover. Now she said she wanna come over, yeah. But I don't want no lover, I just wanna make the moolah la.
Here in the Vodafone Bubble Royale. Remember, this is only match number 1. We have 2 more to come. Big shout out to Stuff, Let's Play Live, and of course Vodafone for bringing you all the action. It's fantastic here on a Friday night. Hopefully you've all enjoyed the week, and this is making so much better as Dilly Dally goes to work and gets done.
Unfortunate situation for Silly Dilly. Pushed themselves through, went full aggression, secured an elim, but unfortunately Beekay was there, and like I've pointed out last week, those mythic weapons can cause a bit of trouble in this late game. Right now we're seeing Beekay carry 7 elims, Sky's assault rifle, the grapple, and that dirty drum gun from the agency, which can melt through any wall that is put up in front of it. Plenty of launch pads to get out of any situation, and they got themselves into a little bit of a box fight, but they're playing very confidently.
And of course, Jordan, you want everyone in the chat as we see Beekay and Z with the elimination. Well done there as Christy Blast gets exited from this tournament.
As you can see, we have all 4 players there. Value Sam with Grammar Boys just below.
And you see Beekay, NZ over there just going to work with the build. And for you, Jordan, right now, this is that we talk about as we see Beekay, NZ trying to get involved and heading across into the action. And will Beekay, NZ stay with it? 10 eliminations. Super solid session here in match number 1 of the Vodafone Bubble Royale.
Very massive game from Beekay. Tons of builds. They're not going to run out of builds anytime soon. They did swap out their drum gun that they had picked up to a yellow pump. HSS Denver is suppressed off on the edge of Storm. They might start taking burn, which they have. There, everybody is just on Denver right now, and Denver has been eliminated by Beekay and Z with a massive 11 elims on the board. 11
elims. Just watch out for Beekay and Z, not only in this one, but for the next couple of matches.
Phenomenal. Grabber Boys has plenty of heals. They've got 6 mini shields. They've just taken another flopper, and they've got plenty of launch pads. That launch pad, though, what are they going to do with that? Not many. And there we go. It's shown right there that it wasn't going to do much.
Beekay and Z, 12 eliminations up against Value Sam with, I think, well, last time we looked, there we go, now 8 eliminations. So this is what it's all about, really. 1v1, both amazing players. They played so well in this match, and really only one can get it done. As we see here, the Storm about to go down in 57 seconds. 2 players will become one, and one will walk away with the win.
I'm wondering if that means our players are left in the Storm. It is also high burn at the moment. They have about only a few seconds of survivability. We see Beekay actually dropping down. They've now taken the flopper. They've gone up to 90. They want to try to secure that kill, try to take out Valley Sam, but I think Valley Sam has actually run away. We can hear it now. Valley Sam trying to push in on the outside. Beekay coming across. Managed to box themselves off in time, but that minigun pad that can push themselves into the zone very quickly. We're now on Oceania, known as the Southern Goliath. They've already got 1 elim on it. They're now running to Beekay and Z, who of course was our number 2 player in the last game.
Let's stay here for a bit, because like you said, this is number 2 last time. Josh is in for it. He may not even know it right now, but he's up against one of the best players, as we saw in the last match. So this is going to be intense as we stay here, whether Josh can get it done. Remember, this is a top-tier rugby player. Competitiveness will not be a problem, and so we shall see the focus, as you can see down here on the bottom. I just love looking inside their bubble there, Jordan.
Exactly. That sheer concentration on Oceania's face right now is just something else. But Beekay and Z is not running away from this, and it looks like they secured the Sky weapon again, because they just used that grapple to get back into that high ground. I hope Josh doesn't feel bad about that fight, because like we said, he ran into the number 2 player from round 1.
And that is the great, like Beekay and Z, who missed out last time.
Yeah, I definitely do want to see Beekay and Z secure themselves that victory royale. They were just unfortunately snatched away from them by Valley Sam, we have seen leave the match already. We see Beekay putting in high damage on Zach010 out on the edge of zone there, and I think Beekay might actually secure that elim. We can also now see Cora WHK is stuck in that box, and Beekay has secured the elim for Zach010.
And just when we talk about elims, 10 with 13 to go, and so it just shows how good BKNZ is as a player. Deep into the last one, as you point out, Jordan was second. If you missed match number 1, was second and potentially could have won it over Value Sam. Is on a rampage here and wants to get the win. Unlucky for Noah. Match number 3 shortly. Let's stay on the action with BKNZ, just loving the aggression from this player.
Yeah, no, we've seen Jupiter Project, we've seen Marty pop up in Twitch chat and just do a FaceTime emote because, of course, unfortunately, they did eliminate themselves. BKNZ, of course, congratulations again because they were my POG champ of the day. Again, another massive round for them in round 2. 11 elims. They are unstoppable with their builds. They're securing walls straight away and securing elims just as quickly.
BKNZ is just on a tear right now as it's just under fire, as we said. It's the commentator's curse. Every time we talk, someone gets taken out. But you can see just the skill level here. 12 eliminations, top 10 player. That's twice in the top 10. So liking the action. But of course, there's others that can get it done. We saw last time someone with no eliminations pushed into the top 3. For you, Jordan, what's it going to take to get the win right now?
You know, talking about that person who had no kills in that final top 3 was Grammar Boys, who is actually still alive at the moment. They're just off to the left side of BK. What's it going to take? It can take anything. A lot of the time with this particular game, it's just luck. You can just get super lucky. And we've seen BK secure themselves another elim. BK, if people are running into them, it's a possibility that you're not going to walk away from that fight.
Now, I'm hearing in the chat whether it's true.
You know,
BKNZ is just unafraid. I'm just going to say that, just unafraid. It is just full high-octane gameplay. It's aggressive. It's 16 eliminations in a map of about 85. I mean, you know, this is top-tier play no matter which way you look at it, and still wanting more as we see the Storm shrink here. It is 2, and one of them is BK up against YT, earns NZ. 5 versus 16. This is how it comes down to Jordan.
Exactly. And BK felt confident about that. Pushed into the box, secured that staircase and wall, and now they are the kitty. They have secured that victory that was taken away from them in round 1.
That's the kitty. BKNZ. It was, yeah, it came back too fast there, production. Hey, stop it. Hopefully everyone liked it. But congratulations, BKNZ. That is justice served. It is a second in match number 1. It is a victory in this one here. And you'll walk away with the JBL headset. And of course, it's probably more important to you to get the win. Jordan, before we take a short break, that was match number 2 here at the Vodafone Bubble Royale. For you, what were your thoughts of that matchup?
You know, it was basically a replay of round 1. We saw all the same players in that top 10 position. Like I said, it's so unfortunate that we don't see Ty Happy secure that top 10 again. The Cora boys taken out quite early, and we did see, was it Savage who took out Kings?
Savage 1v1 taking out the celebrity versus celebrity. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're loving this one, it is Friday night. It's great to have you along here in the Vodafone Bubble Royale. It is fun. I'm having a great time. We're going to take a short break. Then it is the final match of the entire tournament. It is going to be a big one. You've seen all the action. Short break. Don't go anywhere. Back shortly.
Bubble Royale brought to you by Let's Play Live and stuff.co.nz. I'm just going to say off the bat, I actually do want to see a back-to-back winner. We haven't had that yet.
We haven't had a back-to-back winner. We've seen Value Sam and was taken out for their standards early on into match number 2. But BKNZ, just to recap, took out match number 2, was second in match number 1. 17 eliminations if my memory serves me. So a very good player. So watch out for BKNZ. See him across a lot of other things throughout our so really good player that got into this one, which is fantastic. So of course, but again, it's the big names. BKNZ, Value Sam, who have won at least one of the 2 matches so far, still in this one. It's going to be a hard-fought slog if someone else wants to take it away from one of these 2, but it can be done. And this is what it's all about as we see great shots here across. And again, production doing a great job of moving you around the map, seeing it. Remember, the individual player in the solos does not have the luxury that you do right now watching this. You're watching it from the point of view, so it's hard when you're just in your own world. We get the luck to see it right here.
Exactly, and there we go. We see BK pushing up on, I'm not too sure who they're actually trying to fight. It is Valley Sam, so we see the 2 Titans going 1v1 once more. Big tag from BK, 110 headshot, massive work. That grapple gun playing into how they move around the map so fast. They're building up, they want Value Sam. They're basically chasing Value Sam down. They absolutely want them out of the game. And there you can see Value Sam has been tagged again. And that is it. We have seen the Titans fight once more. And BKNZ walks away.
Wow. And that's the thing, chat will be going crazy because really that was exactly the battle we saw in match number 1, the Titans at each other, but it's a battle royale, you've just got to engage, and whoever it is, you've got to stay alive. It's a great opportunity to talk about the whole build mechanic, right? Like when you're playing Fortnite, and you know, people say, you know, and they might be new to esports, go, oh, you know, it's not that hard. There's people, the skill level is absolutely phenomenal on how quickly, you saw it there illustrated, how hard and how responsive and basically skilled you have to be able to build that quickly.
Exactly. It's all just coordination and skill. These players have obviously been playing for a bit
here, and it's great that Jordan and I can bring you all the action. Now for you, Jordan, thinking here, are you going to jinx it? Are you going to call it now? Is Beekay going to get the second one?
Beekay is playing so well. Like I said, they're playing very conservatively compared to round 1 and round 2. Again, like I said, I don't think they could have reached anything more than 10, which is quite funny. If they manage to secure both of these elims, that means they get their 10 eliminations here on.
As we see Beekay head across, great shots again, as you can see it right there in the heart of it as it's about to shrink and then go into the heel off there, Jordan. Beekay very close to going back to back.
I'm wondering if they're going to try to break the build. Beekay just watching what that storm is doing as the storm closes and we prepare to go into heel off.
And I just love those shots as it just comes in, and like you said, it's just straight into a heel off. 3 players. We are so close to crowning a champion again. We don't even have to say it because there you have it. BKNZ takes out number 3 in the back-to-back victory royale for them. Congratulations. That is fantastic.
That was just amazing. They played so well to keep themselves safe. And I could just tell they just really wanted that back-to-back win, which they have now secured in the Vodafone Bubble Royale. Secured the kill on Astatine, and then Saucy was taken out by the storm. Not prepared for that situation.
Can I just say though, BKNZ, if you were watching, where was your dance? Is that just a thing? Come on, man, you just won.
No.
You just won the Vodafone Bubble Royale match number 3, and you give us nothing for the fans?
They gave us actually something better. So they did the dance in round 2. In round 3, they gave us the build skill. And those builds they were showing in the end of round 3 with that victory royale were just basically representative of how well they played out there today.
Absolutely. I'm just playing with you as well. It's been great to have you in there. Congratulations for getting 2. Congratulations to Value Sam for also taking out the win. Just want to take the opportunity as well to thank you at home as we wrap this one up. All the celebrities, it's been fantastic, particularly letting us inside their bubble. Hopefully the fans loved it, realised that, hey, these stars also enjoy Fortnite just like you and I, and that's been a fantastic opportunity. I'm going to take the opportunity as well for you, Jordan, to run through the list just to confirm roughly who's taking away the lucky prizes from PlayStation, JBL, and thank you for having them along.
Of course. So the Victory Royales, we have Value Sam and BKNZ back-to-back. They have secured themselves the JBL Quantum 400 headset, with our Pog of the day also going to BKNZ. Just such a massive selection, and they've secured themselves the JBL Clip 3. Fail of the day, unfortunately, does go to Vithel, who did throw down a crash pad, miss it, and died to 4 damage. That means they secure themselves a $50 PSN, Xbox, or Steam credit voucher. Architect of the day is Clowns231, and our celebrity elims of the day are Kane McKinnon and TTV Flametree.
There you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is the first time you have watched any esports action, I hope you have enjoyed it, because I've enjoyed it. On behalf of myself, Jordan, that guy, and thank you to Vodafone, staff, Let's Play Live, and our sponsors, but more importantly for you to tuning in. That has been us. We're wrapping this one up. Enjoy your Friday night. Be safe in your bubbles. We're closing this one with a GG and a thank you very much.